I thought fixing this crash damage on this BMW was going to be fairly straightforward. I brought replacement parts and then got them all fitted. And then realised I brought completely the wrong door. But since then, the project's completely changed. What's on, and welcome back to the Cornish Ox channel. Now, since buying this crash damaged BMW, a lot has changed. I have fixed the crash damage, which was the near side door, the near side wing, the bumper bracket and the wing mirror. The engine is now out, as you can see. And what started out as a BMW E93 X5 330D engine swap has now changed, because I've just done a deal that makes this project a whole lot easier. So the first job was to find replacement parts for the damaged side of the car. After a bit of searching, I managed to source what I thought was everything I needed. So it was time to start putting this Touring back together. So with the replacement parts home, I didn't waste any time and got straight to work. Here's a damaged door coming off, and here's a new door going back on. And for a while, everything seemed to be going exactly to plan. The Touring was finally starting to look like a car again. Here I am cleaning up the driver's rear door. And then it was time to get to work and remove the tired old rear driver's door.
You might have fucked that up, mate.
No, she's in.
Door. Look. Look.
I'm sorry. Sorry, that's fucking. That made me laugh. That really made me laugh. Oh, there, you got to put that on the video, mate. You've got to put that on.
No. This is a Touring off a saloon, isn't it?
But the front half's alright.
So I've just fitted the new door. Can you see the difference of what's going on? Oh.
I'm not laughing, you're laughing.
My Bristolian mate's laughing. He's laughing at me because I've gone and bought a saloon door, not off a Touring. Excellent. I was wondering why it wasn't shut.
Wasn't shutting, was it? No,
Wasn't shutting. Wasn't shutting because the lock's broken. So here's the current state of the E91 Nürburgring project. Looking pretty sorry for itself with the engine removed, all ready for its new donor. So here's the crash damage that I've repaired. Obviously, we've done all the near side wing and we've gone into the near side door. The gaps aren't too bad. They're not too horrendous. Again, I'm not a body shop mechanic kind of person. I'll just have a go at it because I enjoy it. Bumper bracket needs that screw put in at the top because it's just a little bit out. So we need to put the bumper bracket in. Obviously the wing mirror now has been replaced, and I've done a bit of a Chavy M Sport mirror fake upgrade, which we love. Yeah, she's looking a bit sorry for herself, but hello everyone. Hello. Yes. I've just got a little bit of tarting up to do. We've also got the crack in that rear light there, you can see. So we're going to get that sorted. But this is currently how she's looking, how she's sitting. Gone fishing, don't do that anymore. Need to get back out carping. But yeah, after spending 10 hours flipping it, getting the engine out, getting it into that little beast over there, this is how she's currently looking. Again, I can't wait to get that lump in there, that 330D lump in there, running, driving, manual converted. It's going to be absolutely epic. So you're probably asking, well, where does that leave the project now? Well, the crash damage is nearly there. It's nearly finished. We've got a few little tweaks to do here and there. The engine is out and the Touring is finally starting to look like an actual car rather than some old Doris that's just crashed into a parking bay at Tesco's. So since then, I've wangled a swap deal for another Touring. It's got the same engine as the X5, the M57. It's also got all the interior. It's got the rear subframe. It's got the bigger brakes. It's also got the twin exit exhaust that I've always wanted for a Touring. So honestly, this completely transformed the project. instead of trying to find bits here and there to fit the M57 BMW engine, instead of trying to, you know, hardwire the engine loom in to get it to go, I've got a complete chassis that I can have the pick of the litter from. So this doesn't change anything. I'm still building the E91 Nürburgring project. I'm still planning on building it fast, reliable. I still want to drive it and give it beans around the Nürburgring. It's just going to be a lot easier now to get there. So that's where we're up to today. The crash damage has been repaired, the engine's been removed, and okay, I brought the wrong rear door. Not exactly one of my finest moments, but despite all that, it's actually gathering pace quicker than I thought. It's slowly becoming the Nürburgring project that I imagined when I first brought the car. Now obviously going forwards, it's just a case of getting hold of that donor car, stripping everything that I need, adding a few little bits here and there, because obviously I don't want to chuck it in standard. If anyone who knows me and knows me well knows I don't leave a car alone. So with that in mind, I've got a few little performance bits to go on it. I want to get a few little suspension upgrades for it as well. So if you've enjoyed it so far, please subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with the Nürburgring project, and guess what? Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.